You're listening to DraftKings Network.
When we made our McDonald's Spicy Chicken McNuggets, you were praise hands emoji. Then we ran out, and you were streaming tears emoji. Now they're back, so you can be grinning face with sweat emoji. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
And get Money Mouth face emoji with 2 orders of crispy, irresistible 10-piece McNuggets, spicy or classic, for just $6. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When JJ Redick was talking about someone on the show criticizing him for having hot takes on First Take, I'm pretty sure it was me, but it was such a take that I had no conviction and I was just doing it to stir the pot that I'm not really sure. But was it any of you?
I was worried it might have been me too.
No, really?
I think we all may just be worried, like, oh, did JJ hear me talking crap about him?
I can't remember if I said anything bad about JJ Redick, but if I did, I didn't mean it.
I assume I did jokingly at some point, but I don't know.
It was a little awkward for a minute. Okay, well, I'm just going to pretend it was you and not worry about it.
It was probably Stugotz, but it could be something that I told Stugotz, so.
That's also something I was thinking. Maybe I just said it in Stugotz's ear.
Yeah.
Not that we ever do that.
You know.
Something happened in the national championship game that we didn't talk about today. An Iowa fan who was watching the game, the camera panned to a group of Iowa fans celebrating, and his chair just broke in half. And I'm wondering if you are this fan, how quickly you're calling a personal injury attorney and making sure you get your money's worth from this one.
Bad job by him. You got to go down there.
He was startled,
tailbone.
to be fair.
It was he wasn't expecting it, but.
Can I tell you, my tailbone still hurts from when Billy tackled me a couple weeks ago?
Oh, man.
I'm not kidding.
My shoulder, too. I have an icy hot patch on it today.
Yeah,
Someone really should do something
I've been doing
about
some
the
extra
working conditions
stretching.
you're looking at.
Yeah.
It's a shame if Genesis came back for him.
This video almost looks like this is like on an airplane, and like it's like, hey, your seat can be a raft too if you need it to be. Like the way with the ease of which that seat
You just
popped out.
Put your arms into it and float away.
There's a flood in the arena.
I'm just saying, if there was ever a flood in that arena, that guy's good to go.
How does that work if you're him? Like if
I thought you meant
wanna,
on an airplane.
No, like who does he sue? The arena?
The arena, for sure.
Yeah.
Look at the
that's the way you do it.
useless guy behind him that just points. The guy in the row, look at he's like, look, your seat fell.
And this lady's like, I don't care.
What do you
It
think
is amazing.
What do you think he would get in a lawsuit, and how
I
much
mean,
would he keep? Because the lawyers would keep like 40%, right?
I'm with Chris. He popped up way too quickly.
Yeah.
He
It's
had
all-
to slide down a few steps, I think. Yeah.
It's all because he just lifts his legs first, so he just puts full weight onto the chair.
I would, if we could see that in slow motion. It's okay if we can't, guys. But you are so right, Jeremy. The way you would like be excited with your arms, he does that with his
Right. He's so sunk. So he's so sunk into the chair. Right. He's so sunk into the chair to begin with that when he goes to jump, when his body makes the reaction to jump up, his legs actually go straight out into the air with his arms, and thus all of his weight is on the chair, which is why it snaps.
He looks like he's doing a swimming move, but upside down. Like he's doing the breaststroke in midair, and then he falls on his butt. Yeah, that's a good call, Jeremy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What was the first thing we had slow motion for?
Ever?
Yeah. I'm just thinking back, man. That had to be quite the technology the first time you saw it. Yeah. You're like watching something on TV. It's like, wait, I can see this in slow motion too? I'm just digesting being able to see this at all. And now I can see it slowed down.
It was probably like when they made those little photo books that you'd like flip through and go.
Yeah. Oh, I used to.
Because you just put extra frames.
Let's
in,
all
right?
guess before you
just
say
make it
the
look
answer.
Really slow.
Yeah, I used to love doing that. Let's all guess the year in slow motion.
This actually reminds me of a new game that I'm addicted to.
I'm going
called-
93.
1893 maybe.
Oh, was it way before that?
Did you mean 1990?
Oh.
Okay, we need to play this game then. It's called Wits and Wagers. I played this with my friend Priya last week. Have you heard of this game?
I have not.
Okay. So the premise of this game, it's not technically a board game, but there's like a little kind of board thing that you roll up, and you get a question, and the question will be like, what year was the camera invented? And everyone writes down an answer, and you put it down at the same time, and then you put wagers on whose answer is the closest to being correct. And you get little chips, and you wager a certain amount of chips, and then if you win, you get a bunch of chips back, and if you lose all your chips. And it's so you're kind of guessing based off of, probability, but also what you think actually is correct.
I would not like this game.
Well, based on your answer, I think you'd be pretty bad at it.
Everyone will be
Yeah.
waging me like, oh, he's definitely wrong.
For an
Whatever.
example, one of the questions was like, how many points did Michael Jordan average in the NBA? And then like everyone puts down like 30 points, 35 points, 40 points. And then you're like, oh my God, I don't know. Could it be 40? That seems high. Maybe it's 30. Maybe
think
I
it's
should
29.
hedge and put a little bit of chips on this and a little bit of chips on that. Anyways, I'm obsessed with that game now. It's the new Monopoly deal for me.
Wow.
So do we want to know the answer or?
I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
I mean,
waiting
what
here,
is it?
Jeremy. I mean, geez.
Waiting.
1993.
It says
30 years ago.
that it was invented by Austrian priest August Musker in the early
Are you
20th
reading it in slow
century.
motion as a bit?
Yes.
Oh.
The early 20th century, that's kind of broad.
Yeah, it doesn't say a specific year. It says that it was patented in 1904 and first used
So
on
not
a projector
93.
in 1907.
So not 93.
Yeah, not 93. Just a little bit off though.
Almost.
Yeah, almost by
Yeah, you would
100
lose.
years. Yeah.
You would lose this game, Chris.
All right, goodbye.
Hey!
When we made our McDonald's Spicy Chicken McNuggets, you were praise hands emoji. Then we ran out, and you were streaming tears emoji. Now they're back, so you can be grinning face with sweat emoji. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
And get Money Mouth Face emoji with 2 orders of crispy, irresistible 10-piece McNuggets, spicy or classic, for just $6. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.